people carefully tiptoe through life to arrive safely to death. Honestly, that's the motto of life for a good majority of people. If something involves any amount of risk, they are simply not willing to take a chance. This video is number 5 in a series of teachings that will help you with some practical tools to come out of a place of stagnation and propel you into taking action on living your dreams. So far, we've covered the topics of habits, planning, discipline, and the importance of a written down purpose statement. In this video, I want to talk about the million-dollar question: is it necessary to take risks? Now, I'm not talking about the things like riding your bike hands-free on the road or hiking the Himalayas or tightrope walking across the Niagara Falls. Those things could possibly be just one-time events and you might never ever see daylight again after such risks. But what I want to talk to you about are the risks that are in alignment with your purpose. Life is full of risks, and missing the opportunity to take some, probably even most, could lead to a lot of regret in the end. Today I want to share with you 3 reasons for risk taking. Reason number 1 is people who take risks learn more and faster than those who don't. The greatest learning seasons of life come when we do what we have never done before, when we get out of our comfort zone and take up some new challenges. But why don't we do that more often? Why don't we want to take risks? We are more willing to cling to an unsatisfactory way of life rather than change to get something better because of fear. Fear of getting something worse. Believe it or not, the thing that often holds people back from reaching new levels in life is their fear of risk taking. And with that kind of fear, they yield to a very average life. Average is so close to the bottom than it is to the top. The reason number 2 why you should take risks is risk makes you resourced. What I mean by that is, when we bought our home, we had a swimming pool. Our youngest son was 1 year old at that time. The pool was a risk, although we did have a fence around it. But when our little one learned how to swim and became completely water safe, the risk wasn't there anymore. Because we had the pool, we made it our top priority for our son to become water safe and learn swimming. He was resourced to handle the risk. In the same way, when you face risks, it will prompt you to be equipped. Now, for example, say you joined in a new job or you have an opportunity for a business venture. When you face those kind of challenges, you will force yourself to learn the skills needed to be resourced to face the challenge. Now, is there a decision in your life right now that might involve taking a risk? What can be done so you feel resourced to face the risk? Comment down below, say I am resourced, to let me know that you are taking an initiative to living your dreams. The reason number 3 is sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. If I tell you that every time you took a risk you will win, it will be pure baloney. John Maxwell writes, successful people approach losing differently. They don't brush failure under the rug and they don't try to run from their losses. They understand that life's greatest lessons are gained from their failure, and that is why they are willing to take more risks and take initiative to take up new challenges. God sometimes calls us to risky situations because He desires that we step out in faith. If we always play it safe in life, there will be no need to exercise our faith muscle. Actually, when you first started your career or ministry, you were more than willing to take risks, to leave everything that you had to pursue an opportunity or a calling. Do you know why? Because your everything wasn't much of anything probably. But as you attain a certain level of success in your field and you gain some really good friends and you become part of a community, it is hard to leave all that to pursue something that seems risky. But actually checking to see if that risk is in alignment with your purpose and asking God in prayer are the right things to do before you say no to the opportunities that seemingly involve risk. Because, like I said, you don't want to be among the people who carefully tiptoe through life to make it safely to death. People get to the end of their lives only to regret not having taken more risks, and you don't want to be one of them. I want to end with a story of 4 friends who brought their paralytic friend to Jesus to be healed. The Bible says when Jesus saw their faith. Now, how do someone see your faith? Because faith is in the inside, right? You see it in their actions. Jesus saw their actions, that they were willing to take risks to help their friend. The one thing that separates winners from losers is taking action. Bible says faith without works is dead. In other words, faith without the corresponding action is dead. Don't let the fear of taking risks keep you living an average life. If you are benefiting from this channel, please subscribe, because I post videos on intentional living, conquering your fears, and personal development. Remember, if you choose to be unafraid, you will become undefeated. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week.